What's up, guys? Lord of Mafka, aka Rogan Ozrime, back at you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about why most men can't fake it till they make it. I want to shout out Scar Ultimate for this video topic. Shouts out to you, man. And for the rest of you who have been keeping up with me, I appreciate you guys, like I always tell you. But let's get into today's video. When we look at the term of fake it till you make it as a man, we really have to understand that people are literally telling you to be someone that you are not authentically. And when you're trying to be someone that you're really not, you're going to find yourself being humiliated even more. People are going to be trying to just come after you when they see you don't have certain mannerisms of a person that's supposed to be really confident in dating. For example, if you claim that you've dated a bunch of women and you're supposedly a guy that's had somewhat amount of good experiences of women wanting you, or just being a man in general who's becoming a businessman and has confidence in himself to do trades and stock better, people are going to be able to pick up on the subtle hints just by your mannerisms of you being nervous. You might freaking shake too much when someone's talking to you, and someone might be able to pick up on that, most likely. And being an average, just a modern man in today's society, people are always looking for something to expose you on, meaning they're always out to prey on you so they can just victimize you for a profit. And that's why it's so important to just be who you truly are, because the whole saying of fake it till you make it it's not true, especially for the modern man today. If you're a guy that's very unattractive, no women are feeling you like that, then that's who you are in that moment, and that's who you're going to continue to be, unless a miracle comes your way, which is very rare, guys. But that's who you are at the end of the day, an unattractive man in today's dating market. And when it comes to even just doing business, if you're trying to get into stock, Bitcoin, whether that's you're trying to compete on the Olympics for a high school team, whatever it is, you need to have more success in that avenue in your life for you to have real, actual confidence in it. You can't be confident as a man if you're constantly just losing. It's impossible. I mean, that's literally not how it works. Confidence comes from constant success. And when you're trying to fake it until you make it, you're going to find yourself being even more of a victim of exploitation. I mean, if you think the people who are talented naturally and have gifts in such as music, writing, acting, whatever it is, and these people have to make deals with just certain corrupt just forces out here to just get to the top and be able to have a thriving career, what do you think you're going to have to do once someone finds out you're not who you truly are saying that you are? When people find out that you're not some type of whiz dating guru, like how you see with a lot of these red pillars in today's society, you're not going to be left with any type of income coming in. No one's not going to want to watch your content because you're being someone that you're not. Or if you're found out to just be a scammer of a business person who doesn't know what they're talking about, you don't know how to trade stocks, how business works, you don't know how to give people better opportunities, people aren't going to take you seriously anymore, and you're going to be exposed. This is why we see so many men, especially throughout the years, have been exposed for people that they aren't, masquerading as a person they aren't. And that's the thing about this world. It wants you to be stuck in this whole mindset of fake it till you make it, because it takes you away from who you really are. Instead of trying to be what other people want you to be, instead of trying to impress the crowd, go with your own thinking. And that's going to come with a lot of backlash and a lot of confrontation with people. But at the end of the day, you're being real and genuine to yourself. And a lot of people just don't want to call things for how it is in today's society, such as families are ruined. Things are not going to get better from here on out. And the only person you really have to be worried about is yourself. Like I keep repeating to you guys, like a freaking broken record, man. But Yeah, just the whole saying fake it till you make it. I think this applies to people, honestly speaking, the very small minority of people, because we know most men can't do this in today's society, modern men, right? And I think this applies to men who have opportunity like that, who are already attractive like that. Of course, we all have our personalities. You have people that are attractive, and some of them may not be the most social butterfly whatsoever. They might like being alone. They may have emotional issues, but the fact that they're attractive, they come from a wealthy family. They have things just panned out and working out for them, so they can fake it till they make it. They can go by that saying because they have things in their lives to protect them from the outside world. Us, on the other hand, as modern men, we don't have anything protecting us from the outside world but ourselves. And that's why it's way more important for us to be real as we can possibly be. Because once you start getting caught up in the grander illusion of things of, if you just do this and act like you're this person, then that's who you truly are. You know, reality doesn't just magically shift for you as a guy, especially that's had a hard time in life. If you're a guy that's always had people just dislike him for no reason, just because you think differently, all because you want to do different activities and not do what others want you to do, you're going to just be that type of guy who's not going to have anyone around you like that. And you have to be okay with that. Would you rather be surrounded by a bunch of disingenuous people, or would you rather want to be just by yourself, doing your own thing, having less bull crap to deal with, having less people egos to just have to compete with? Because society in itself is literally a peacocking competition. Everyone always wants to be better than the next person. No one wants to be fine and satisfied for where they are. And this is why you see just competition, confrontation, just rage. All of these things are built into us just on a genetic level. And the more we continue to go with those things, are the ways in which our society is literally going to plummet. You literally have to get away with wanting to be so competitive with people. You have to get away with letting people put their BS and nonsense on you of, oh, I think you should order this food today. I think you need to cook this. I think you need to wear these clothes. Like, who wants to live like that? Especially as a modern man who already gets no affection. You have no one checking for you if you're fine, if your life is chill or not. Why do yourself your own favor and just do things how you're going to do them anyway and get judged for it? We live in a very upside down world, guys. You know, when you're trying to adhere to morals and ethics, you're going to be the guy that's literally ridiculed. You're going to be the guy that's shamed for it because you're not being like everybody else. And everyone has their own ego that they really are so warped and absorbed to, and that's the stuff we have to get out of, is that ego, because that's the main thing that's getting a lot of us in trouble again. All because we feel the need to try and impress people, all because we feel the need to fake it until we make it, just so we can feel like we have value to others instead of actually feeling value towards ourselves as men. We're going to see a lot of young men, especially who are miserable and don't know where to go in life, because we have people telling them you need to become these lawyers, you need to be a golf player, all things that are literally installed into our minds at a young age. And that's why it's so important to bring light to this stuff and keep complaining about it, because it's like you're always going to have people say, oh, you're complaining about it, you're not fixing it. It's like, okay, if we're complaining about the problem, we're obviously shining a light on it that no one else really isn't talking about like that. Everyone is focused on how many useless Instagram likes they can get, how much ego, baptism they can just bathe themselves in, while we're focused on the actual authentic mental care and trying to have the knowledge and truth of the things that we want in this life. And that doesn't involve listening to others. That involves listening solely to what you want. And even when you're a guy that's literally, let's say if you started off as a guy that's literally liked as a kid, and you had people coming your way, just chill with you, wanting to be involved in your life, all of a sudden, the years come down the line, which is the case with me and most of you guys here, right? Things just change. People start to not like you anymore because your ways and your nature is not of the world anymore. The whole time of being gracious, being so caring towards people, all of that is gone, and faking your way with people isn't going to get you anywhere. People can pick up in a heartbeat in a mile of a second just by your mannerisms, just by your confidence level, your body language, the way you look away. Like, people can see through that, man. Like, it's brutal. So do yourself a favor and just be who you are, regardless if you're hated or not for it. It's your life at the end of the day, so you have to decide what you're gonna do with it anyway. But this has been another video, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new. Tell me what else you guys want me to elaborate on in the comment sections. I would highly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. And it's like I always tell you guys, stay away from the modern woman. Thank you.